This is a demonstration about preparing the GCMS for your injection of essential oil. This is your sample. This is the GCMS. The right part is the gas chromatograph, where you can see the oven temperature 50, injection temperature 40, mass spectrometer temperature 250. Here we have the on the left side the mass spectrometer. These are connected. It's quite hard to see by a heated interface. The transfer line, which transports your separated compounds into the GCMS. And then finally, here we have the autosampler. We're going to use the autosampler to inject your sample. Place the sample in the autosampler. This is position 1. And then we go to the screen where we can set the various parameters. We have already the right program is loaded. It's the ginger oil split method. And here your chromatogram will appear, and here you can see various parameters depicted, like oven temperature 50 degrees. Double click on the instrument parameters if you want, and then you can see a little some icons. This relates to the autosampler injector, where we inject 1 microliter of sample and some washes of the needle. This is the inlet, where you set the injection temperature and the carrier gas pressure, as well as the split ratio. So here we split 50:1. That means that 2% of your sample will actually be injected on the column. This is the column characteristics. Again, the pressure and also the linear speed of the carrier gas through the column. The dead time is calculated by the software as 1.55 minutes. The oven, that's the starting temperature. And also the program, we start at 50 degrees, we hold it for 1 minute, and then with 10 degrees per minute we go to a final temperature of 225, resulting in a total runtime of 18.5 minutes. And this is the transfer line to the mass spec. All this is already set, there's nothing you need to change. You can also have an icon for the mass spectrometer. Here we see the temperatures relating to the mass spectrometer. We start and turn on the mass spectrometer after 3 minutes. We scan from mass 30 to mass 250, which is a sufficient range for this essential oil. This means that there are 6 scans per second. Again, all this has been set, so there is nothing you need to change. Now we continue, we're going to actually inject the sample. So we go to sequence, and then we say edit sequence. Then we get the sequence table. There are many samples here, so we're going to delete some samples. We have only 1 sample. We can change the name. This is sample 5. We had position 1, so we need to change the vial position to 1. The method is okay. The data path is okay with FPPF. And here we also need to write it to the correct data file. So it's easiest if it corresponds with the sample name. And we're going to inject 1 microliter, and we click OK. Should you want to inject more samples, you can add a line, add sample, and you can right click on then you get this menu, copy, and you can paste again. For now we're just going to inject 1 sample, so we delete this line, and now we're going to click OK. We save the sequence. Let's say that we save it as 3, save, and now we're going to actually run the sequence. Again, we go to sequence, we click left, and then we say run sequence, and we get this screen. This is a ginger oil. You can fill in your name if you want. This is the data path, and we say run sequence. And now it says it's running 1 of 1, and it's file 1. And the sample name is ginger oil 5. The data file test ginger essential oil 5. We can have a look at the auto sampler. This is clean solvent, so it now cleans the needle. Another bottle is clean solvent to minimize any carryover from one sample to the other. Now it takes some of your sample to wash the needle and make some sample pumps. Then it takes 1 microliter of sample. Now it's going to inject your sample. You go back to the screen. Here we see the chromatogram. Now there's an override solvent delay. You can just leave this. This will disappear after 3 minutes. Don't click on yes, as it overriding the solvent delay will shorten the mass spec filament lifetime. Here you can see the time running, and after 18.5 minutes you will have your entire chromatogram and you can process it. This is the end of the demonstration.